Okay, everyone, this is your lecture for 1.6, and we're going to start with converting. So I want to take 184 inches. Let's change colors here. And change it to feet. Remember that when you're changing units, even though they give you the conversion factor here, you want to cancel what you're in. So if I want to cancel my inches that are here in the top, my conversion inches are going to go in the bottom. So 184 times 1/12 would be 15.33 feet, and you'd be done. Okay, the community property of addition just says I can combine numbers in any order. So I'm going to take the 18 and put it with the negative 18 and then put my plus 3. And what do we know 18 plus negative 18 does? Because they're opposites, they cancel, so I'm left with 3. Okay, the community property of multiplication says the same thing. I can take this and I can multiply in any order. So I can do the negative 27 times the negative 2 over 9, because I know that 9 goes into 9 once and into 27 3 times. So negative 3 times negative 2 is 6, but I still have to take it times the 7, and 6 times 7 gives me 42. So the community property of addition and multiplication just lets you rearrange them. Okay, so here I could say 100 times 0.01, which is 1/100ths. And those actually wind up canceling to 1. So I have 1 times 307.5, which gives me the 307.5 as my answer. The associative property is the same idea. It says, except instead of rearranging them, it says instead of adding these two first, don't know why my pen wants to do funny things on me tonight. Instead of doing 23 and 453 first, I can add these two first. And since they're opposites, they cancel to 0 and leave me 23. Now, do you have to use that? No. You can just do 23 plus 453 and then add your negative 453. Okay? So on this one, okay, if I look, what can I cancel? Okay, so let's change my color here. Well, I can see that 4 goes into 8 and leaves a 2 and a 1 with the 4. 3 goes into 3 and leaves a 1 on each of those. So multiplying across, negative 1 times 9 is negative 9, times 2 is negative 18. 11 times 1 is 11, times 1 is 11. Okay, last but not least, anytime your final denominator is 0, once you've simplified a fraction, that fraction is undefined because you cannot divide by 0. Anytime your numerator is 0 of a fraction, that simplifies to 0. And that is our lecture for 1.6.